everyone, welcome to the Red Zone. JR here. It's the holidays, which means it's time for some holiday cube, now known as the Vintage Cube, and so we're joining a league. Alright, we're in queue, waiting for two more players. For those of you not familiar with the league, with the cube rather, it's essentially a vintage cube, powered cube. A cube, for those who do not know, is essentially a draft of one-offs from one of the greatest cards in Magic. This one, being a vintage cube, means that it's essentially the best of the best cards. The cube is made of more cards than necessary for 8 players, so you have like a 60% chance of seeing each card. So we're on the way. Back one, what do we want? Ruffles, if we're going mono green, land is something we can do to stay open. There's really not much in this card. Isochron Scepter is actually not that good. Because you lose a card and then there's a lot of artifact hate in the cube. Grim Monolith is acceleration that keeps us open, which is what we might pick. Another option would be Wheel of Fortune. That's if we're going Storm. Yep. We'll stay open for now. Okay, so the guy before us is still picking, so we're waiting for the pack. Okay, back to we have so we have Curse of Portal, which is essentially a Howling Mine just for you. We could go white and go Hero Bladehold. Control Magic though is good if you're going blue. Hallowed Mountain and Plateau are also good. Memory Jar is another draw 7 that we could actually use, but for now I'm gonna go with either Control Magic or Portal. Control Magic is good, but we have Bribery in the cube, which is a lot better. So I guess we're taking Portal just to stay open for now. Yep. Okay. So it's either we take the Karn, since we might be going big mana, or what else? Or we take lands. Karn is not. Karn is a good card, but it's not like that great of a bomb in cube. Well, it is if you cast it really early, but not all the time. Bayou could be good. So essentially it's between Karn, Watery Grave, or Bayou. Caracas is also good. But we're not sure if we're playing white yet. Let's stay open and pick the card. We might end up not playing it, but that's okay. Okay, so so we could take Pented Prism if we're really going on the ramp. Or we can just take the fetch lands. It's pick 4, so that's okay. Heartbeat is an option. This one we're not really sure what we're playing yet. Not really a good pack. Pendant Prism is supposed to wheel, so I guess we'll take the fetch land for now, because we're not really sure what we're doing yet. Mm, here we have basically lands in the Sylvan Library. Impulse. Could be going red green, so that's an option. Temple's an option. But Overgrown Tomb is something we could fetch, so that's also good. Yeah, I don't really like Sylvan Library much because you see 3 cards that turn you cast it, but beyond that, it's just not really doing much for you unless you're taking 4. Because you see 3 cards every turn, but you've already seen 2 of those, so it doesn't really do much. So just take the Tomb and so stay open. Here we could potentially take the Lodestone Golem. I mean, if we're really going artifacts. Steam Vent is good because anything that produces red blue. Blue is really good in the cube. If we're going ramp, we could take the Lotus Cobra. Not too much incentive of doing that yet. I'll just take the Golem for now because we have drafted the 3 artifacts. Xenagos is actually really good. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are good. And we're not gonna wheel him as well. But that does lock us in red green. I'll take the Solemn for now. And just to remain open. I mean, it's still early. Alright, so if we're going semi-ramp, we might want to take the Inferno Titan. Liliana's also good if we're doing black. So it's between the Titan and the Liliana. Catalyst is a good sideboard card against red. But that's black. I think I want to go with the Titan because Liliana, I mean, she's good, but not ready for our deck. Against Scepter, we don't want Fire and Ice is kinda okay. Yeah, since none of the other cards are really too playable, I guess I'll take Fire and Ice. Hopefully we get something like a Metal Worker. Will be perfect. Okay, so now what do we have? Blade is good. Cloth is only good if you're playing a lot of red. Massacre Room not really an option at this point. So it's between Hero, Bladehold, and Ravages of War. Kinda want Ravages if you get more ramp. Bladehold is harder to cast with the 2 white, so I'll take that for now. So Caracas, Wheel, and we're playing Ravages. The only drawback to Caracas is you can't fetch it. Otherwise, it's just plains. It's not too useful in queue, but I mean, it's not like we're gonna use any of the other cards. Wallace, if we're going green though. Attacks. We could take land tax since we're on white. We could also take Heartbeat if we're going big mana. I guess we'll take Heartbeat and just reserve that for the sideboard. So it's Angel if we're going white. Edict is a sideboard card works. Spectral Possession versus Avenger of Zendikar. I think I'll take the Possession. And Plucker Nose. Okay, so not much right now, but we're getting there. Um, so the monolith is essentially another ramp spell. Mm, what else? Mm. The Wallcaster Mage is good, but we're not really looking for that. Yeah, we're taking the ramp, the other back ramp. So let's just get that and let go. Well, we have two big things we want to ramp into. Because we either take the Signet or a fetch land. Well, it's somewhat off color at the moment. We actually don't need too many fetch lands. Harmonize is actually really good in cube. A green draw 3 card is normally underestimated. Aggro. Yeah, let's just continue with the big mana. Batterskull? So it's between Batterskull and Treachery. Treachery is really good. It steals you a creature for free. But Batterskull is an artifact, and we're on that theme. Delta, it's a good fetch land. Because well, basically almost all of the blue fetches are good, but we're not trading that for a Batterskull. Okay, so the Gearhulk's actually an artifact, but we don't really have anything that we want to get with it yet. I mean, we could just take it for value. It's just like a 5/6 flash creature, but what do we have otherwise? Swords is okay. Well, swords is actually very good. We could just take swords and hope to wield the Gearhulk. I think that's something that could happen. Needle Spires is also good because we have white and red. But I think we're gonna wield either Needle Spires or the Gearhulk anyway, so I'll just take swords for now. Chrome Walk's not really something you want to play in cube. Treasure Cruise is good, but there's a Gideon which is really hard to get rid of. Savannah is an option, but we're not really doing green at the moment. Yeah, Chromox is bad because you lose a card to it. I mean, it's essentially 2 cards to accelerate 1 mana, which you don't even know if you're gonna be using. So yeah, Gideon it is. Right. Burning and Spinny. Yeah, I kind of want to take Scrubland because we have black on the sideboard, but we're not really sure we're playing that. So right now, the only 2 colors we know we're playing are white and red. So let's just go with burning if we're gonna ramp into it. I mean, duplicate is an option, but yeah, it's just like a wildfire. Linvalis is a good sideboard card. What else? Fate Feather is a good card, but I want to start fixing our mana, so I'm just gonna go and get the red white land. We'll probably end up playing red white. I mean, just red white. Top is a card I do not like in cube. Sword and Light and Shadow is one of the worst swords. Well, it's not really that bad, but It's not really that good either. Moat is something we could use as a sideboard card. Then what do we really do after that? I guess I can just take Imperial Recruiter and get a to get the Solemn. Yeah, that's possible. Or to get the Magus. Nev's Disc. Um, the Relic Ward is good, but I want to avoid the 2 white to the casting. I mean, we're casting it late, that's fine. I guess Magus of the Moon is good because we have Recruiter. Yep. We might not end up playing those, but it's okay. Sideboard card against Storm. Fortunately, not fetchable with a Recruiter. Wildwood, not a good card. I guess Elspeth's good. Yep, can be one of our win conditions. The red tea. We didn't get the Mindslaver, so that's not good. Otherwise, Progenitus not really a thing. Olivia. So it's between the red tea and Ultimate Prices as sideboard cards. I mean, yeah, we could potentially use that. Flicker Whisk. So Flicker Whisk gives us a you get the Flicker Solemn or Recruiter, but Kitchen Fix is a sideboard card against red. So I'd get that instead. Nothing we're gonna be using. I'll get some mana just in case we end up sliding green. I mean splashing green. Primal Command we're not gonna be casting by any chance. We're not gonna be casting any of these cards, so just not really to left main. Yep. I was gonna take the Abrupt Decay just in case we decide to side it or something. So Battle Ball is what seems to be the option here. Just another thing we can ramp into, or a ramp card. Problem is Mana Crypt kind of scary if you're not really doing much early on. Elish Norn is a thing, but the Battle Spear finishes everything quicker. So it's between the Mana Crypt and the Battle Spear here. We could take Marsh Flats because we're considering splashing black as a sideboard option. We have but I'm still leaning towards the Battle Spear. Let's just keep that because we can't decide anyway. Declaration. What else? Because we're in red, white. But it's okay. We can go Brynmere and just continue with the tax plan. Or get Tinker, and if we get Tinker, we don't have the blue sources, but we do have the artifact acceleration. We don't really need declaration, so we could actually just take Tinker and then like start getting blue splashes. But now I'll just take the declaration. We could have taken Tinker and start splashing for blue, but it might be too late to to get blue and the threat. So Sword of Body and Mind, one of the better swords. I could side out Fire and Ice for this. Ulamog is something we want to cast, but how much acceleration do we have? We don't even have that much. I guess I'll go with a sword. Otherwise, Welder, but Welder's okay with a battle spear, but so Welder or the sword. I guess because we already have a lot of the big mana win conditions, and Welder just works with battle spear-ish, so I'll just get the sword. Nahiri, we're the color. Nahiri getting Titan is good. Now I wish we got the Ulamog. Yep, we're definitely getting Nahiri. We're 2 cards short. Just 2 cards short. Path to Exile is also a good card, but I wanna get the Nahiri. Lodestone Golem becoming less of a thing. Oh, Johnny. How do we want a Johnny? Johnny's also good. But do we want a Johnny more than a Signet? That's the question. We're not really playing a lot of things turn 2, and we're loaded on 4 drops, so I think we wanna. Oh, I mean the curve here is. The curve above 2 isn't really that important, but you want to be playing, doing something turn 2, like a Monolith or a Signet. If we're not doing anything there, we just die to a fast deck. So as much as I want to take a Johnny, I'm gonna take the Signet here. Spell Scout for protection or Mother of Roots. Incinerate is also a good card. I'm trying to think of what we need Spell Scout for. Do we just need it for as a blocker? Or just well, potentially blanks or mobiles, and as an artifact. I mean, Declaration is good, but I'm not really sure if we need it that much. We have swords. Well, both Spell Scout and the Mother are things that protect your creatures, but we're taking Spell Scout because it's an artifact. Otherwise it's a tie. Smash the Smother. I'd rather have an Ancient Grudge or something. We're not really playing green, so we don't need any more of the big mana cards, so we're only taking Smash to say. Doesn't matter. We might end up a sideboard card, but yep. I should take Wildfire or Parallax Wave. We can end up removing Elspeth for the Wildfire. Yeah, I'll bring up the Wildfire and worry about that later. Elish Norn, Marsh Flat, sweet. We don't have the red green now, we just have a temple. Oh, we didn't end up wheeling the Needle Spires. I guess people want that more. We could still get Marsh Flats, and because we can board in. Wait, we're just boarding in Edict. No, let's just take the Elish Norn. Warrant fees we don't need. Let's see, Jiki. Tiki Tiki Titan seems good, but it's not like it's gonna happen anyway. But I guess I'll play the Wingmare as a sideboard against Storm. Not gonna be using any of the other cards, so we'll just get the tutor. That's something we could use, possibly. Yep, so we don't really need these cards, but we're just getting stuff that we could possibly use. And because there's no point I hate drafting because it's a league. Yep, both enemies are soon. Yep, so we actually end up with a sweet red-white deck. I don't think we're going to be using the reddy that much. What else? Cut down swords. Fire Knife is a good sword because it draws you a card and deals with creatures, but in some decks it doesn't do anything, whereas Body and Mind in Cube is a fast win condition because of the mill. So we're keeping it over the sword. I think we already have Gideon, so I don't think we need Elspeth. You prefer? Yep, we have too many stuff. Too many 6-drops, and we prefer the Wildfires and the Titans because the plan is just to ramp and destroy your opponent's land. So, yep, we're playing this combination. Caracas, Temple of Triumph. Our land base is not that good, but fortunately we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4 white spells and some red spells. Let's see what MTG thinks. 7. 8. Kidjin is the only one with 2 white. Yeah, I think this is actually good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 white sources and 9 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red sources. Yep. Yep. Let's save this deck and I'll see you in round 1.